everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I thought I would film a little get ready with me, just using some products. I am going to a spring fair today, local spring fair, and I thought I'd like to do a very natural makeup look. It's a very sunny day today, so the elements are going to be quite high with the sun beaming out. So already have my face primed and prepped with the Elta MD SPF 46 sunscreen lotion. If you're interested in seeing how to achieve a really nice natural look for a daytime event, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to be using some products today from Auric. I've got the Glow Lust. I'm in the shade Pyrite, I think it's Pyrite. Yep. So we're going to be using some products today from Auric. I have two cream eyeshadows to play around with. I have Temper and Ego by Samantha Ravndal, and also the Glow Lust in Pyrite. We're going to be putting that and mixing that in with some foundation. I'm going to be mixing that in with the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Foundation. Also just some concealer, primer, going in with a bit of NYX High Glass on the cheekbones, and my trusted blush and bronzer. I've been using this like anything these days, and it's the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Blurred Buff. So let's get started. I will be mixing some Eaze drops with the Auric Glow Lust, and just going to be putting a few, actually only one pump of the Glow Lust, because that was actually quite a fair, maybe a pump and a half of the Glow Lust. And then going in with the Fenty Eaze drops. I'm running low on this, so it's probably not going to come out, but I know that there is some in there. I'm just going to squeeze that out and smoothing. I'll bring you guys in and just putting that all over the face. I was going to use a brush today, but I'm in the mood for using a damp beauty sponge, and it's a new one. It's nice and squishy, so just pounce that in. You know, you can have very natural, but you can also play up your features to bring attention to things that you want to enhance, like obviously the eyes and a nice glowy base, a nice glossy lip color. For me, I prefer matte. And making sure not to forget to go under the chin and bringing that down the neck. Tie my hair back. Okay, that's out of the way. You can see how much the beauty sponge absorbs. It's just like, sometimes I feel like, am I wasting all this product? Maybe I should have used a brush. But I do just want the sheer coverage, and mainly the SPF factor of the sunscreen is what's important here. So going in now with concealer, Morphe Filter Effect Soft Radiance Concealer. I'm in the shade Medium, and wiping off the brush and making sure to go in the inner corners, and then also taking that up. That's acting as our eyelid primer today. Just go in and dab that out. And I really do love this concealer. I've been wanting to pick up the Charlotte Tilbury new concealer that's come out. But you know, I've got so many concealers going on at the moment. I'm just waiting maybe I'll wait until the actual new powder comes out. It's actually not out here yet. So when that comes out, I might make the purchase of getting the concealer as well as the powder and seeing how they go. I'm keen on trying the powder more than the concealer, so I always love a good powder. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Flawless Finishing Powder by Charlotte Tilbury. So just going in with the Mecca Cosmetica SPF 15 Lip Balm. Hydrate the lips. Okay, so next we're going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I'm in the shade Medium, just to set under the eyes. And make sure if you do have any creasing, just pat that out before you put the powder on. Just going in with my mini buffing brush and Patting that in under the eyes. I want this to last because we are going to be exposed to the sun pretty much all day, and I just want to make sure that that coverage under the eyes doesn't dissipate. We're going to be going in with the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur, and I'm going to call this the bronzer blush in one, and with a Sephora 56 brush. It's going to do the bronzer and the blush now before we go in with the eyes. And high up on the cheekbones, pat that in, work that into the hairline, across the apples of the cheek, across the top of the forehead, down the center of the nose, and a little bit sort of up towards the under eyes as well. Already feel like I've been sun glowing, sun tanning safely. Always safely. There is such a thing. just as long as you're sun smart. A bit on the chin. I mean, it's already given us a glow. But if you feel like you've gone a little bit heavy handed, just go back in with the Beauty Blender and dial that down a little bit. Because I tend to be quite heavy handed with my everything actually. So smooth over the edges. And it just also helps to really sink that product right into the skin, so it looks like it's coming from within. Really happy with that now. So it is time for the eyes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be starting off with Temper. And Temper is this, it's got the shadow on top, it's like a goldy, rosy gold shade. And going in with a brush, I normally use my finger, but I am going to be using a brush today, the Blending Eye Brush by e.l.f. And just picking a little bit of that product, Temper, and working that shade right across the lid there. And taking that up above the eye socket, because you do want to see it. This eyeshadow will complement all complexions. And just working that in. Like so. Just going to do the other eye. Taking that across the outer corner of the eyelid. And then with a different brush, I'm going in with my Sephora Pro Blending Large 27 brush. And going into the shadow topper, Temper. Sprinkling that in right on top of the eyeshadow. This has just got to have the best sparkle I've ever seen. And then working the remainder right up to the brow bone. Dabbing in a little bit more. Now that we've done, I'm going to go back and do this eye, but before I forget, Milk Makeup, Kush Brow Gel in Dutch. Got to do the eyebrows. Been loving this brow gel so much. If you guys have got this, let me know what you think of it, because I think this is even better than the Boy Brow by Glossier. Especially the colour. Okay, now that the eyebrows are done, just going back in with the topper shade of Temper, and going over the other eye, sparkling that up. Okay guys, I'll just show you close up of what that's looking so far. And I'll be back with mascara, black mascara. So guys, this is the look with mascara. So zooming you guys back out, really loving how that looks, and just left the blushes bare on the bottom, so just played up the upper lashes only. Okay, so now we are going in with the NYX High Glass, just for a bit of highlighting. I really love this product because you just use your fingers, Real Techniques, blending brush, work that in, subtly go in and highlight the top of the cheekbones for that really nice glow and highlight. I'm sure this shade would suit many skin tones because it's just like a warm gold, a neutral gold. And making sure to take that all the way up to the tail end of the brow bone. A little bit down the center of the nose, bit on the cupid's bow, and then of course if you want to highlight the inner corners of the eyes for a more pop, can do so, and put that in the inner corner of the eyes. This formula is very putty like, very similar to the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush. So now that the base and the complexion is all done, the last and final step is lipstick. I'm going in with Glossier Crush. It's a lip balm, and this is the shade. It's like a fuchsia-y pink. And guys, that completes the spring fair look of the day. I really hope you enjoyed watching this little get ready with me. I hope you were getting ready with me if you're going to an outdoor event as well. So don't be shy, pull out your cream eyeshadows. They're excellent for daytime wear. So guys, that completes the tutorial. Thanks so much again for watching. Have a lovely day wherever you are. Bye.